core purpose is to reduce teen pregnancy by educating and connecting with San Antonio community, teens, and parents. We want to promote the public awareness of the existing programs of the teen success, as well as give new recommendations and engage legislators. Over the last month, we've spent a lot of time identifying the root causes for teen pregnancy. We really researched a lot of the nonprofits in the area and studied the programs that they offer. And we got back together and really validated the assumptions that we had were correct and came up with some suggestions for new programs. Our targets are the low-income zip codes that have the highest teen pregnancy rates, teens, both male and females, welfare recipients, and parents. The key thrusts that we lean on that can help us make a difference are the current nonprofits that we've studied as teen success, like Healthy Futures and Project Work, government assistance programs like SAHA and WIC, and then schools, charter schools, hospitals, and of course the other SA 2020 action teams we work with also. The challenges. How do you connect with this group that is the high teen pregnancy population? If you're 15 and pregnant, you're probably pretty scared and embarrassed and don't want to talk to anybody about your problems. So how do we promote these programs so they know that they're there and they can get help easily? And also, how do we break the cycle from generation to generation of irresponsible reproduction?
Okay, so what we did find as a team was that the existing programs are working. I want to start by setting the stage of a story. Devin and Ryan, brothers and sisters. Gloria, biological mother of Devin and Ryan, excuse me, Cecilia. And then the cable man. These are the legal documents of the cable man who is the father to Devin. The story is significant because Devin and Ryan are my children. I adopted them 2 years ago. Gloria, the biological mother, had a total of 8 children, always on the welfare system. Actually, the legal document shows that she was from the high statistical group right in here, 78228, and never had a job in her life to this day, total of 8. So what we talked about was the awareness of the programs that are already in existence, big decisions, Me Now, Baby Later, Papa program, all these programs. If we can incorporate partnerships, as was mentioned earlier, Mayor, with the state, with the county, and use these programs as incentives to allow the welfare recipients to get the benefits for discounted electricity, maybe even for the younger groups like in big decisions, retail incentives for Santicos or Texas, Yes to Texas, housing support, WIC, not just be able to kind of break the cycle of just giving these benefits away. These are our tax dollars that are paying for these programs. So that's what we meant by the awareness of the educational programs to allow these recipients to get these benefits. What was that, Papa program? Papa program, a MEL program, and awareness.
So through our research, we found that there's tons of programs out there that focus on the females. And what we want to create a program that focuses more on the males. They're just as at risk, and they need our help as well. I've worked at the Spurs now for about 5 years, and the impact that I've seen that the players and coaches can make on the youth of San Antonio is unmatchable. I had a clinic this past weekend, and the boys left so excited and just felt like they could do anything. I'd like to see a program where these players and coaches can go speak to these young boys in these high-risk areas of San Antonio and talk to them on the importance of education and jobs and financial education and how to keep a healthy social life and keep them on track and remind them that being a teen parent is tough and that they have other options and choices.
Okay, and then lastly, as you can see, legislation. Had we been able to promote maybe education and awareness to Gloria through the Medicaid Human Health and Services Reimbursement Rates Program, maybe she could have made some better decisions for her family management planning, and maybe not would have had 8 children, maybe 4, maybe 6. However, she had 8. So that is one area that we thought maybe just some education and reimbursement rates. And lastly, as Senator Van de Putte has also put to the floor for a bill to eliminate, what is it exactly? To allow the administration of birth control pills to teens without parental consent and repeat teen birth. If we could support that effort, maybe we could reduce the rates of teen pregnancy. As Dr. Riolini has said, teens are birthing at from 10 to 19 years old. And so we could maybe make that legislation a positive impact on these children, which are children having children. Maybe we can reduce that rate.
So how can you get involved? This is for all of my Alex Piseño classmates. Come out on November 29th as the mayor hosts a luncheon to benefit healthy futures, and you too can make a difference.